super excited. I have my amazing friend, Ruben Kanya, here with us from Invested Talent, Invested Escapes. And there's a podcast, right? The Real Estate Experiment podcast,
Absolutely,
which
which
is
I've
just
had.
like thebomb.com.
It is the bomb.com once you have folks like, I don't know, Rachel on. I don't know. No big deal. You made it the
Oh my
bomb.com.
goodness. I am so excited to have you here, Ruben, because what I've been telling people is this summit that is starting on July the 12th. Okay, tickets are on sale now, $27. But this early bird pricing goes up on Friday. This summit, we're going to have 60 expert guests delivering 60 seconds of compressed years of experience or compressed, you know, number of bookings, or you've hosted 20, 50, hundreds of guests. You're going to compress that down to 60 seconds and give the people actionable information. This ain't no long clubhouse outro intros,
Yeah.
right? It's not going to
Yeah.
be 8 hours of intros. You only had 60 seconds. And that's why you're here today, because I want people to get to know you, because
Yeah.
they won't get to in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
You are going to drop these amazing gems, and that's what they're getting. So tell the people a little bit about yourself and who you are, Ruben.
Oh my gosh. I am a student of the game, and I am lucky to be surrounded by many teachers like yourself. And it's constant learning. As you said, I'm the host of the Real Estate Experiment, which is just that, where I've featured some of the top leaders in our space, the short-term rental space, and more within the umbrella of real estate. And it's been super humbling, because what I do is actually interview, and I learn, I share with the community, and I execute, or as I call, experiment. Because when you apply something else, another blueprint from someone else that's proven, you want to make sure that it works for you as well. So that's how I go about. My background is systems driven. That's my background in IT and consulting. Just figuring out what the problem is, figuring out who can solve it, and possibly what software or what human capital can fill in the gap of your where you lack, right? And so that's who I am, a student in the game. I'm also the director and founder of Invested Talent. People are like, oh, your content is so good, blah blah. Like, well, it's not me. Don't give credit to me. It's credit to my team. And we have the pleasure of servicing a lot of real estate thought leaders, including short-term rental operators and business owners like yourself, right? And that, and a lot of folks in the space. We've launched their podcast, and we've also we have website designs, we do graphics, and we basically just service real estate investors. So that's investedtalent.com, and then the Real Estate Experiment podcast. And of course, I am a operator in the short-term rental space as well. I'm a licensed realtor here in Georgia, Airbnb superhost, manager, and we have a nice little team that we're growing, that we're super excited about. So that's who I am, just a practitioner and an experimenter and a student.
Awesome. And so I just love how humble Ruben is, guys. But don't get it twisted. He is amazing. He has built an incredible team, and he puts phenomenal content out there. It's very specific to real estate, because there are a lot of branding people out there, but he gets the real estate side of things. And so definitely tap in with Ruben. He is definitely a professional in this space, and I'm super, super excited that you decided to participate with us in the industry's most powerful, fastest, shortest short-term rental summit, guys.
You're
So
so smooth. You are so smooth. Fastest, shortest. I love that. And it's an honor, honestly. And for those of you who are listening, I'm going to be going through everything just like you guys, because I'm a student. And like you said, it's top cream of the crop, condensed, which I love. There's too much noise out there, and I love that you. This is genius, by the way. We didn't get to talk offline. What you're doing is genius. Like
well,
short and sweet. Gosh,
I
respect.
count on you. You helped me reposition myself. So I count on you, but you were globe trotting. So I had to try to do something myself. I said, but when he gets back, I need him to tell me the truth, what he thinks about this. Good idea or a flop?
100%. You know me. If I'm part of it, it's got to come correct. So I was like, yes, yes, and yes. So absolutely.
Look at this lineup, Ruben. And I know
This
I have
is
to jump off in a minute or two, and so do you, but I just need people to look at this lineup. Price Labs, Alex Sabio, Amanda Hahn. This is the this is a tax strategist for Brandon Turner, okay, on Bigger Pockets. Amanda Hahn, come on. Amanda, the traveling realtor, my master stager, Amy, Annette and Sarah, thanks for visiting. Annette, Bill Faith, Avery Call, Bart, Annie Sloan, guys, Brandon Hall, Brenna Call, she was just on here a little bit earlier, Christy and her husband, Noah. And then this is like the doctors section here, because I'm catering to my people, right? Which is doctors who are burnt out. Dr. Chiagozi, she has short-term rentals. Dr. Cooper, she talks about creative strategies for short-term rentals. Dr. Ozudi, he talks about going from multifamily to short-term rentals. Dr. Param, she talks about strategies, 3 strategies to get your ROI, get all of your money back, 100% ROI within your first year. And she slips in some bonus depreciation, cost segregation. These are the things, this is how she's getting every dime back within the first year. So this isn't your mama's short-term rentals, guys. Okay, Doctors Pascal and Pascal, they have the Wildflower Cabin. All I have to say is they don't need to take photos because Discovery Network and Magnolia Network come in and take photos for them. They're featured on these channels, and influencers come in with their own drone footage and takes photos. They're just sipping coffee, you see drone footage. It's like, okay, I don't need a photographer. The influencers are doing such an amazing job for their properties.
That's such an incredible niche and method. Good for them. I know
Check
you and
it
I
out, the Wildflower Cabin. When Chip and JoJo Gaines reached us out, yeah, I'm answering the phone. Right? Dr. Tim, he and his beautiful wife just had a little baby and launched the cutest condo while in Florida, and they live in Texas. Doctors Ian Cook and Dr. Lauren Hyde, they're Carpe Diem MD. Dada Rabu, Jeff, Jesse, host GPO, Julie George, John Ann. We have Hopper Holmes. We have Joe. He actually talks about tax deeds. So getting homes for pennies on the dollar using tax deeds. So definitely creative strategies. Rank Breeze, STR Insights, check it out. Breezeway, Kyle. We have Sleep Lux. Lorena, she is an OBGYN nurse. And she and her husband in Atlanta, they updated their quadruplexes. So they have 12 units that they converted from long-term rental. They are all STR. So imagine building an empire. As guests left, they would make updates.
I love that.
When leases were up, and there you go. Latanya, she's in Atlanta right now. Actually, she was just in Hawaii last week setting up property. Mark Simpson, Meilani, she talks about your why, your mindset, right? Why are you doing it? And that's going to inform how you do it. That's Meredith, right? Meredith talks about protecting the property, protecting the guests in the property, and how to make sure you are doing the things you need to do beforehand, right? Sometimes it's the house rules that can save the day, right? Sometimes. Absolutely. So what do you do ahead of time? Moran, she's a broker. She knows how to locate properties as well out of the text there. Micah Artist. Noah, Noble, Ola, she specializes in luxury design for properties that are 1,000 square feet or less. So very niche. Stay by Quay, Rafa, Ramya, Ruben, Ryan. We talk about taxes, Minoan, turnover B&B. We know the Robinsons for Bigger Pockets, Sean, Stacy St. John. Stacy, y'all, if you don't know Stacy, you're sleeping on it. She's got the largest Facebook group for women in short-term rentals.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Right? Tatiana, Tim and his beautiful wife, Candace, they're co-founders of Bowie, Tracy, Tyler, Tyann, Valerie, and Will. And guess what, guys? We have a few more. I don't see Mike Sjogren's photo up here yet. So they're still updating, guys. $27. Get it.
And can I just say something? Because I know you're not going to get a chance to give yourself a huge pat on the back. Everyone that's on there is not only qualified, if not overqualified, but they're showing up for you. Yeah. And the reason they're showing up for you, Rachel, is because you do the same on any stage that you're on any platform that you're on. You're just always overpouring with value. That's what you did on my podcast, and I told you that. And so it's it's another thing, right? I think it goes with the theme what we're talking about. When you show up for your guests, it shows up. Your business will show up. It rise to the top. And so this is a testament to the what you put out into this universe and how much value you offer. All these players, VIP, are going to show up for you in your event. And I'm telling whoever's watching this, whoever's listening to this, you got to now show up too and do your part so that you can, show up in your life and be there for that next person. So huge kudos to you, Rachel, because I know it's gonna slip through the cracks if I don't give you your honor, because you're always pouring out and giving back to others. So thank you for putting this together. My goodness, do we have a roster?
Oh
Golly.
man. Oh,
Jeez.
so it's a dream. It's a dream come true to give access to this is our network. This is our community to
Yeah,
give
it is.
access to our network so that everyone in our community, my little Facebook group that's growing and growing, we're, trending towards 5,000. They all get to have access. You all get to have access. All of you who are on live right now. I'm going to take a look at the chats. Oh my goodness, I see a few people. Oh, that's so sweet. B is like exciting. I know, I'm so excited. B just got her ticket. So guys, listen, the all access is $27. The VIP is $87. Go ahead and get the VIP if you can swing it, because look, you get 6 months access to the content, and then you get to network. You get to network with the VIPs, on a night that we have scheduled. So that's going to be worth it. The all access, you get 15 days access, right? So definitely get the VIP if you can swing it, because it is going to be worth your while to invest a little bit more. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. I know you have a call and I have one too, but Ruben, I just so thank you for always being willing to share with our community, always putting great information out there and getting us, opportunities to network with these people, through the podcast. So thank you.
The feeling is mutual, Rachel. It really is.
Appreciate you and see you soon. Bye for now.